Hello everyone, this is the Beeve, and we are entering Stage 7 of the Maelstrom Arena, the Vault of Almbridge. Now, this one is my least favorite of all the stages, to be honest with you. There's a little bit of luck involved with this one with random number generators. There are a few little mechanics that are manageable, a little bit tough, but manageable. But you need a little bit of luck with this one. First off, I'm running at this pool right here. This is a cleansing pool. There's one here, and there's one on the other side that I'm going to run over to in a second. This board randomly pops out these poison spores, and if you get afflicted with it, if you're inside the radius, you'll have to run to one of these pools to cleanse yourself, and if not, it'll kill you pretty darn quick, honestly. So that kind of sucks. And the pools, they have a cooldown on them. If you use one, you have to wait for it to come back. It doesn't stay up all the time. So if you get hit with it and then get and cleanse yourself and get hit with another one real quick, if you get hit with a third one after cleansing the two pools, you're just going to stand there and die. You'll see the little poison spores popping up. You just kind of want to try to avoid them. They're there in the background right there. You'll see it when we get close to some of them. They will blow up. But for the most part, we are just doing our normal DPS. We're laying down our blockade, and we're focusing mainly on these archers, because these archers are a pain in the butt. They'll do that taking aim, which will obliterate you. It is an ability where they hold their bow up in the air and they glow red, and you have to kill them or interrupt them before they shoot you. Otherwise, they will do a boatload of damage and more than likely just one-shot you with it. Now, this first round is not too hard. I'm gonna easily get through this this little mini boss right here. The first round, it's not really hard. First one goes by pretty smooth, just standard DPS and staying out of the poison. Now, that little guy that just popped up right there, they pop up periodically, and they pop up in the corners of the room. There's that taking aim I'm talking about. I'm going to interrupt them off and hit them and kill them. I got hit with a poison spore right there, so I'm going to hit that pool right there and cleanse myself, heal myself, and then just go back to DPSing. But, what was I saying there? We had the guys that popped up in the back of the room, like right there he is again. This guy right here is an MFer. All those poison spores that pop up, when that guy is out, your screen turns a little bit green, and when he's out, he will make those things grow and pop. You don't even have to get close to them, and they'll all glow and pop at the same time, and it can be rather dangerous, to be honest with you. There's some poison spores right there, and probably I had to run all the way over here to this pool. See how I kept shielding to keep myself alive for the most part? It worked, but now here we go. I've hit both pools. None of them have regenerated. Oh, that one just did. I got lucky on that one. So, got myself cleared off at least. It was surprising that it worked out for me. But, just going back to our normal DPS here, trying to stay away from those spores, but like I was saying with those guys, your screen turns green and he just makes all the spores pop at once, and then he'll regrow them and make them pop, and it can get overwhelming real quick like. So when that screen turns green, just like it did right there, you got to find this dude and you have to DPS him down real quick like. If not, he's just going to cover the whole board with spores. There's another archer that I'm getting rid of, and then there's an archer behind me as well. These are your main focus when those guys that are popping the spores aren't out. This little mini boss right here can be a tad bit of a pain sometimes. So I didn't waste no time with him. I just dropped Destro on him to make sure that I was clearing him and getting him out of there. I am afflicted with poison. I'm cleansing myself. I'm getting rid of that guy, and we will be moving on to the next round here. So. Little hectic, as you can see. The spores, just like I said, pop randomly, and it makes things very difficult. Had to take that archer off of the taking aim that he was trying to do. Now you can see you can kite these spores. You can go around them, but if you get too close, they will pop, and it's almost impossible to dodge roll out of the the the, the area of that pour exploding. But once again, that guy's out, but did some long range damage to him to kind of stay out of the spores that I've seen in front of me. It is it's hectic, and then of course right there my food wears off. How convenient is that? So now I'm less health, less magicka. This guy's taking aim. They're inflicting me with poison. I gotta go cleanse myself. I gotta try to take this guy out right here, and we got two of these big trolls now. So gonna drop Destro here and just try to clear both of them as quick as possible, keeping myself shielded, knowing that I have less health than normal at this point. As you do damage to them, they kind of grow and grow bigger. But Destro did enough damage to him, killed him off. I was able to drink my Witch Mother's Potent Brew before the start of this final round. And then, of course, this guy pops right at the beginning of the final round, which kind of messed things up right there. Now I got to run all the way across the board, shielding, using up all of my magicka to shield, and cleanse myself in this pool. And then this guy, the longer he lives, the more enraged he becomes, and he can do a lot of damage. But you want to DPS him down at first, and he's got these two sorcerers close to that he spawns. You have to kill one of them, and when you kill one of them, oh, look at that, they got me. Alright, so we're just going to reset that right there, but those two sorcerers that come out, you have to DPS one down and keep them separated from each other, and try to keep them separated from the boss. DPS one down, and he will become enraged. And then after you kill one, he will go into this enraged scream that does a boatload of damage, but the other sorcerer that's left will put a shield up to protect herself, and then that is your shield that will help protect you. So at the beginning here, I'm just going to DPS the crap out of him. You can handle a lot of his damage at the beginning before he becomes enraged. After that, you want to kind of keep your distance and kind of do damage from afar. But alright, so I got shot there. I know this sorcerer's out. I'm going to go ahead and DPS this one down. And then I'm going to run to this one after it dies, because he's going to start screaming and she's going to put this shield up. Now you will see that my pets die. I can't keep them safe. Do a little bit of DPS to him, and then right before the end of the scream, I'm putting some DPS down on on that other Sork to kill her, because she will kind of be enraged as well after that. This guy comes out, I go ahead and take care of him real quick. Now I can go back to the boss here. I'm going to bring him back to the middle so I'm not getting into any bad areas. I'm going to drop Destro. I'm going to try to do basically a full rotation on him. I'm almost dead. I'm shielding. I'm healing myself. And heavy attack, and bam. Now I made it look kind of easy. I normally die more than once on this board. I really do, but that one, the random number generator left me alone. Sometimes on this board, you'll get under that shield that Sork puts up, and then it'll spawn a poison spore in that shield. So it's die from the poison or die from the scream trying to go clean the poison. So it's a lose-lose situation. But that was Stage 7, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please comment below or send me a message in the guild, and I'll try to respond as quickly as possible. But let's go ahead and move on to Stage 8.